champions looking to stay alive in the national finals. Game 5 is happening tomorrow at 4 p.m. But what a battle this has been, Coach Christian.
As expected. I mean, San Juan expected Davao to try to go for the, that nail in the coffin, so to speak. But they came out showing a lot of heart. Wamar again, I thought the catalyst. CJ Isit, Nahawa, Tajonera had some shots, had some big shots. But what a game. What a game for San Juan to come back in it and to have the lead with 27 seconds remaining.
Game 5, if necessary. That's a big if. Kasi hindi pa tayo tapos sa larong to.
Right.
And 4 p.m. tomorrow. It's still live on A to Z channel.
Wala nang break to. Dahil after the first 2 games, there was a break in between. Pero kahit 2 straight games na tayo in 3 and 4, bukas na ang Game 5.
And this schedule was, the schedule change was prompted by the, rescheduling of an earlier game. And Marquis gets the inbound pass. Foul on Roman.
Yeah. Unnecessary. That is just unnecessary. There was no advantage by Terzo. He was going away from the rim without the basketball. He was going to get the ball back kay Marquis.
But that was a smart move. Really smart move galing kay Joseph Terzo.
Yeah, but, I mean, obviously selling the call, Terzo, excellent job. Pero may bangga talaga eh. I would have understood that if it was a backdoor play and then you fouled him, but it was going away from the rim. How about these free throws by Terzo? Yeah, huge. Makes the first one.
80-79. Tension very high despite the absence of fans here inside the Subic Bay Gym. Tabla tayo at 80 after those 2 made free throws from Joseph Terzo. 24.4 seconds remaining in Game 4 of our national finals. Again, Coach Christian, we've seen the scenario play out in Game 1. 24 seconds left. Do you inbound? Tatawid ka kaya? That will leave you 14 seconds?
Right.
Or you go all the way back to have the full 24 kung mag-i-inbound ka sa kabilang court?
This is a tiebreaker because pangatlong beses na ng San Juan sa ganitong posisyon. The game that they lost, which was Game 1, if I'm not mistaken, they opted to go half court. Full court. They opted to go full court. No? And then a turnover happened. Led into overtime and then Davao won. It happened again in Game 2, I believe, which they won. No, but the difference was they inbounded half court. It's a tie game. I expect them to inbound half court, and then just trust yung kanilang opensa na to get a good look. But then again, I could be wrong because it's a tiebreaker.
Oh, they're going full court.
They're going full court. There you go.
They're going full court.
So opting for the last possession. So once na matawid nila ito, they put themselves in a position of either they win the game or it's overtime. It should be that way. Because you don't want to give Davao another crack at the basket kung hindi sila makashoot.
There's a penalty na yung parehong teams. They have 1 timeout left. And they get the ball inbound to Orlan Wamar. San Juan going for the win here hoping to force Game 5. Wamar against Terzo. Pick from Rodriguez, still with Wamar. They go to Clarito. Clarito goes baseline on the attack. Wala. Agawan sa bola. The shot clock has expired.
Right.
Marquis was asking for a foul, had Rodriguez behind him.
For a moment there, Sidelf, that was an excellent decision by Wamar to find the open man and Clarito to drive the ball. For a moment there, I thought Clarito would be the hero once again. this time, to keep them alive in the series, he missed really a makeable reverse layup.
Yeah.
At ang nirereklamo, to your point, ng Davao dito is yung over the back foul by Larry Rodriguez. But, you know, at this point in the game, it's a tie ball game. Madalas hindi na talaga ipipito yan because then it would have been parang yung officials ang nag-decide ng laro. That's a judgment call. No? Call could have gone either way.
4/10 of a second remaining, supposed to be.
There was no whistle, by the way, to make it clear.
Yeah.
So we're going into overtime.
Grabe, yung tension dito.
Right.
Inside the Subic Bay Gym.
It's important for Coach Don Dulay and his troops to get over this and forget about it right away because they still have a chance to close this one out.
And Jonard Clarito, right there. Alam niyang may opportunity siya to win the ball game for San Juan. And I don't think there's time left there.
The score is tied at 80. We're going into overtime.
We're going to overtime. That's the final decision. Davao has to be careful here because they already had a technical foul whistled against them.
Yeah, so obviously yung next infraction would result into another technical.
We're waiting for the restart here of
They have to
Game
settle
4.
down. Yeah, they have to settle down. Wala nang magagawa yan eh.
And
Dahil walang pito.
And Marky realizing that he is the heart and soul of this team. Tumigil na rin.
Right.
1.2 seconds.
Ayun.
They're giving Davao 1.2 seconds.
Right.
And they're calling timeout, and
Right.
it looks like Davao will still have a chance here.
Right. Oh, wow. For a while there, we thought that the game was going into overtime. Dahil, well, you know, the game clock.
There's some confusion here.
Mukhang yun ang ni-review nila, kaya medyo natanggalan tayo.
Yung oras na natitira.
Oras, so.
Wow. What can Davao come up with here? With 1.2 seconds remaining. 80 all. So much drama in this game 4. This is a very important game for both teams considering na nanalo dito ang ang Davao. They can close this one out. San Juan looking to force a game 5. So 1.2 seconds remaining. Davao to inbound. They're back at half court. So the 5 on the floor, Marky, Joseph Terzo, Eman Calo, Billy Robles, and Marco Balagtas para sa Davao. What do you see things panning out here, Coach Christian? How do you see?
Billy Robles on the other side could get this ball.
Marky puts it up. Almost.
Wow. Wow. That's confusing to me, Sidel, because since there was no foul called, it wasn't a loose ball. Marky had the rebound. So I wonder how that 1.2 seconds
1.2 seconds.
1.2, yeah, was put up again. Nonetheless, I mean, we're heading into overtime.
80 all. And game 4 goes to another extra session, just like game 1. Davao leads the series 2-1. Magbabalik kami for overtime.
Ako si Larry Rodriguez ng San Juan Knights na nagpapasalamat sa ating frontliners sa mga tulong at sakripisyong ginawa nila sa ating bayan, lalo na sa pandemyang ito. Marakalpong salamat kay kayo, frontliners.
overtime dito sa ating Game 4.
Second
Second.
overtime for the series.
Yeah, that's what they're fighting for. Yung MPBL Championship Trophy.
If basketball is more than just a game, that's more than just a trophy. 10 million yan. That's not your ordinary trophy.
CJ Isit. Binigay kay Clarito. Against Marquis. Clarito. Ball will stay with San Juan there.
Trying to force Marquis into his 4th foul. No, he has 3 already. And ball tapped away by Marquis up top.
CJ Isit to inbound.
Dangerous pass.
Yun sila kay Clarito.
Yeah.
Turnover.
That is such a dangerous pass.
You know, I think Marco Balagtas has played huge here. Coach Christian para dito sa Davao in this final quarter. And you know, heading into this late stages of the ball game.
Well, he's a floor spacer because he can shoot the ball from the outside. And mas prefer ni Coach Don Dulay to go to him because of his offensive skills rather than Jerwin Gacko, who provides defense. Terzo.
And missed that three-pointer, but ball goes back to Marquis. Another rebound. Terzo turns the corner. Labas kay Calo. Back to Terzo. Corner 3. Short again. Nagawan sa rebound. It ends up with the MVP, John Wilson.
That's 2 good looks by Terzo. Really known as a three-point shooter.
Isit. Binigay kay Larry Rodriguez. Against Balagtas. Larry carving space. Off the glass and in.
Decidido. Itong si Larry Rodriguez, no? Pagtanggap niya ng bola, that was above the free throw line. Minama yung depensa. 3 to 4 dribbles, gets a good angle on the glass.
15 points for Larry Rodriguez. CJ Isit caught reaching in. Eman Calo will go to the line for 2 free throws. What a game.
What a game, definitely. I mean, for both teams, if San Juan comes out with this, obviously we have another game tomorrow. And they do it without Mike Ayon in the second half. Maybe halfway ng second quarter, halos nakaupo na yan.
Pasok ang unang free throw ni Eman Calo. He's got 17 points. Second free throw on the way. 2 for 2 para kay Eman Calo. CJ Isit nagbababa ng bola for San Juan. Tabla tayo at 82. Larry Rodriguez, open. Jumper is good. Larry Rodriguez, some big baskets here for the Knights.
Alam niya na, pasok eh. Bago niya matanggap yung bola, dahil nakita niya, libre na siya eh.
Balagtas, thought about it. Binigay kay Mocon. Kenneth Mocon, 10 seconds to shoot. Mocon with the hesitation move. The kick out to Calo. Lost the handle almost. They swing it over to Mark Yee for 3. No good.
Foul will be against San Juan.
That was before Joner Clarito collected the offensive rebound.
Right. Excellent job by Larry Rodriguez. Closing out and getting a hand up was enough to force Marquis for the miss. Pero yun nga, yung aksyon sa ilalim, ayan, yung kaliwang kamay, I believe, ni John Wilson. Kaya tinawag yun.
Eman Calo at the line. He's 2 for 2 in his previous trip. Makes the first. Had a game high, series high 26 points in a losing effort in game 2. Pride of Compostela, Cebu. Laro sa University of the Visayas. 1 for 2 for Eman Calo. Wilson collects the rebound.
Double high once again.
CJ Isit.
They switch it.
Matched up against Balagtas.
They want Larry on the post.
Isit on the move, blocked. Clarito on the recovery, and he puts it in.
Puck ball watching was the defense of Davao that time. You cannot do that, especially on Jonard Clarito. What a big game by Clarito.
18 points for Jonard Clarito. Mark Yee. Binalik kay Eman Calo. 4-3. Pasok yan, Eman Calo. Tabla ulit tayo at 86. We've got Davao's 6 points here in overtime. 22 points na para kay Eman Calo. As we head into the final 2 minutes. Isit. Binigay kay Clarito. Rises up. No. Mokon with a rebound. Joseph Terzo. Uses the Marquee pick. We go to Marquee. Eman Calo. Nasa corner. Calo with a jumper. No good. And rebound goes to Jonard Clarito.
Had a clean look. John Wilson closing out because of the made three prior. That's the best shot that you can ask for on Eman Calo. Larry Rodriguez now on the post.
Clarito Bumelo. Clarito lumapit. No. Rodriguez shoots over Marquee. And that's the go-ahead basket again for the Knights.
19 big points, 7 boards for Larry Rodriguez.
88-86 ang ating score. Under a minute remaining in overtime.
That's a foul.
And they will send Terzo to the line.
Wow.
55 seconds remaining. This was the basket earlier from Larry Rodriguez. Marquee could not do anything about that.
I just mentioned he has 7 rebounds, 5 on the offensive glass. 8 rather, 6 on the offensive glass.
Terzo misses the first.
Matulis na eh, pagbitaw pa lang.
55.7 seconds remaining.
Both teams still have a timeout remaining. A good job by both coaches of managing their timeouts all throughout the second half.
0 for 2.
Oh my gosh, that's last touch ni Clarito. Wow.
So the ball will stay with Davao.
That's a wasted opportunity for San Juan. Sorry, by Clarito rather, of San Juan. For them to close this one out by 2. Davao now given another chance either to tie or take the lead.
This is another lifeline para dito sa Davao Occidental Tigers. Coco Life, who led by as many as 16 points in this ball game. They go to Marquee. Binigay kay Eman Calo. Eman Calo trying to create. Bounce pass to Yi. Nandun si Clarito. There's a double team. Calo swings it over to Mocon. Mocon on the move. Oh, bounced it off Clarito. It's a turnover. Wala na San Juan.
That is just excellent defense, team defense. Quick double on the rotation. They were anticipating that. Let's see. Oh,
Eman Calo with a steal. There's a foul
mabigat yun.
on Larry Rodriguez.
Mabigat yun. And Larry Rodriguez, that's his 4th personal foul. What a terrific steal
Eman Calo.
by Eman Calo. Just terrific anticipation on the basketball.
So they will...
Oh, wow.
5 fouls. 5 fouls. Si Larry Rodriguez.
My mistake.
They're calling it an offensive foul, and they will not give Eman Calo 2 free throws. I thought Eman Calo had possession already, but an offensive foul has been given. So walang free throw, bola lang ng Davao Occidental Tigers.
So obviously I correct myself, from our from our statistician, Jer Apostol, he had 3 fouls lang. No, apparently it was 4, and then after the foul, 5. That's a big development against San Juan.
27 seconds remaining in this ball game. And Coach Don Dulay, that's his final timeout.
It is the final timeout.
They're down by 2. 27.2 seconds remaining. And what a ball game this has been. San Juan, thanks to Larry Rodriguez, ahead by 2 sa ating ball game, but Rodriguez has fouled out.
So an offensive foul was called, right?
Offensive foul.
Okay, so that kahit na penalty na ang San Juan, but because it's an offensive foul,
Walang free throw.
walang free throws.
But ang kinokontest kanina ng Davao was that Eman Calo had possession of the basketball.
It might have been a late whistle.
Yeah. Mike Ayunayan on your screens. He has not seen action in the second half because of a hamstring problem.
Right.
But so many players have stepped up here for the Knights. Jonar Clarito, CJ Isit, Larry Rodriguez. And now San Juan need one more stop here to complete a turnaround in Game 4.
Was last in the league in terms of their defense, of allowing points. No, the irony of that, di ba? Natapos yung season, number 1 offensive team. And then last in the league defensively. But if you're gonna win a championship, you're gonna win with your defense. Here's the last play once again. Ayun.
An offensive foul.
Right. Yeah. So it was a late whistle dahil may nakita against Larry Rodriguez. But here's the possession by Davao.
11-second differential. Marco Balagtas thought about it. May 5 seconds the shot clock. So anong gagawin niya? Yee will fire for 3. Pasok yan! Mark Yee with a go-ahead basket for Davao. And he points to the heavens. 13 seconds remaining in overtime.
This is where you miss the crowd. Because us talking here is really incomparable. If we were in a crowd, especially in Davao, obviously, the crowd would have went wild. So just imagine the roar right there. But nonetheless, what a shot. Really, offense was going nowhere. Balagtas had the ball with 5 seconds remaining. He was about 2 feet away from the line too, which is not his range. But Mark Yee, just like what you mentioned, partner, a couple games ago, he can only point to the heavens right after. Wait for it. There it is. What a big shot. 19 points, 12 boards for the King Tiger. And what could be the clinching championship shot of this series.
89-88. Big shots, big defensive plays. We've had it here in the series. This is your national finals. Your just to go MPBL national finals. Davao on top by 1. They are also on top 2-1 sa ating serye. San Juan with possession with 13.4 seconds remaining. Now it's Davao with 1 stop para makuha ang championship na to.
It's just 1 point. And you have the offensive possession. You know, of Coach Randy Alcantara, an underrated coach of, designing plays of an inbound. But I think they got to go quick on this one, being down. If they could get a quick alley-oop and maybe, hope that Davao comes into like a mental lapse defensively, the quicker the better. So that even if they don't make it, they can foul and it's still a 1-possession game, even if Davao makes their free throws on the other end. Let's see what they have right here.
Wala na timeout dito. Ang parehong teams, San Juan goes in quick. Clarito inside, blocked by Yee. And it's off Jonar Clarito.
They're going to review this one. They're going to review this one. Now, the official was right there. It looked to be off of Jonar Clarito. But the official was right there. If this possession was in the third quarter, hindi na nila i-review ito. But because of the gravity of this decision, they want to double check.
Marquis gathering his teammates at center court as they await the final decision. But they are in a pretty good spot here.
And if you're San Juan, because Davao, I think is there you go. They're gonna get possession of the basketball. Both teams, no timeouts. To me, you want Marco Balagtas to get the basketball right here.
But he's on the other end.
He's on the other end. I don't know how they're gonna do it.
Leonard Clarito and Marquis at center court.
And it's not because Marco is a poor shooter, but you're looking at the faces on the floor. He's the least experienced player.
They go to Terza, steal by Isit.
Almost.
Almost. He steps on the line.
Almost.
Mocon to inbound. Sino kaya tatanggap dito for Davao? It's Terzo. He's trapped. Balik kay Mocon. They go to Calo. Naitawid nila. It's with Balagtas. And there you have it. Davao Occidental Tigers are your Mpbl Lakan season national champions. Dramatic scenes all around inside the Subic Bay Gym. Despair for San Juan. A jubilation for the Davao Occidental